At CLASP, our mission is to support people with learning disabilities. We strive to create a community where people are accepted and valued, no matter what their differences are. We help to reduce feelings of isolation and anxiety, and find the right support for our members in the everyday and extraordinary situations they find themselves in. Whether that's a housing issue, a letter they may need help understanding, making friends, or reducing loneliness. Whatever the issue, we ensure people have the right help at the right time. I'd like to introduce you to a few of our members.
I have some delay in gross and fine motor skills. I'll be unable to drive a car. I find it hard to develop a conversation with somebody new. If an arrangement goes wrong while I'm out, I sometimes panic.
I've got autism, learning disability and dyspraxia, and I don't like changes. If there's a change, it throws me off.
I sometimes worry about upsetting people without meaning to, because I find expressions hard to read because of my Asperger's, and also I find some changes to my plans being not really upsetting because I haven't told about them beforehand.
There are many obstacles and problems that go hand in hand with having a learning disability. This causes some of our members anxiety and mental health problems. They may take a little longer to understand what has been asked of them, which means they may need additional time to respond to questions. And information will sometimes need to be presented in a different way so it can be easily understood. These are called making reasonable adjustments, which is a legal requirement. Many people with learning disabilities struggle to cope with the new and different situations, such as change to a usual routine, a delayed train, or a cancelled outing. In a world where "Be kind" is a well-used slogan, sadly our members still experience intimidating, unkind behaviour. They are stared at, called names, brushed aside as if they weren't worthy of an equal place in our society. All they want is to be accepted, to be heard, to be spoken to directly, to be dealt with patiently, and to feel included. We understand it can be hard on a busy day to find time to explain something in a different way, and we know it can be frustrating when people with learning disabilities contact the wrong organisation for asking for help. This is where CLASP can assist. Woking Borough Council has one of the highest number of residents with learning disabilities in the South East. At CLASP, we estimate our membership represents only 1/3 of people on the Council's Learning Disability Register. There are many more people waiting to be assessed. This means there's a large hidden community of people in our borough who don't receive specialist help. And when people with learning disabilities have a problem, they may call on the police, doctors and dentists for help, even when they may not be the appropriate service. This adds to an already busy workload. When people are introduced to us, we can respond to their needs by signposting them to the organisations we have close working relationships with, such as our learning disability nurses, Health Watch and Citizens Advice. We also run our own activities and support groups to alleviate feelings of isolation and anxiety. Ultimately, CLASP is about improving the lives of people with learning disabilities in our borough, giving them a voice and adding to their sense of well-being and belonging. CLASP meets regularly at the Bradbury Centre. People tell us the best thing about being a member is the new friendships they have formed. We help members to feel valued by offering a strong sense of community where they can enjoy a sense of belonging. We offer a range of activities including a weekly coffee shop, our own choir, classes such as dancing to music, seated Pilates and mindfulness. There are also regular book corner meetings and plenty of guest speakers. Our members are kept busy here, but they are also welcome to sit quietly with us and enjoy a safe space. Our Listen to Us training group has received a Queen's Award for voluntary service for its work with social care staff, schools and business people, helping them to understand what it's like to live with a learning disability. We advise organisations on accessibility. We consult with Woking Borough Council, clinical psychologists and NHS staff to ensure they are representing the views of people with learning disabilities. Our campaign group works on important topics such as hate and hate crime awareness. We also hold fundraising events throughout the year to support our work. We would like you to think of CLASP when speaking to somebody with a learning disability and give them our leaflet, pass on our phone number, or if you have time, ask them if they would allow us to contact them directly. We are passionate about making a positive difference by improving the lives of the people with learning disabilities, and we're making a huge impact on our members' lives right now.
It's fantastic to be able to refer our patients with learning disabilities to an organisation that offers them help and support and advocacy. They run excellent courses on things like healthy eating, well-being and mindfulness, exercise, as well as safeguarding and hate crime information. CLASP has been a fantastic resource around COVID. They've provided workshop and Zoom meetings about how to keep safe during COVID, about the vaccine and information about any worries or fears that people might have about the vaccine or about how to access it. So as a GP, being able to signpost my patients with learning disabilities to CLASP has just been a fantastic resource to have.
We can help to remove some of the pressures you feel today by offering your patients new and meaningful opportunities. The final word should go to a few of our inspiring members.
CLASP helps me through my work in Cafe Mosaic, where I've learnt how to use the till and to serve the customers, which has given me more confidence in speaking to people. They have also helped me through the Listen to Us training group in our CLASP community choir, giving me the opportunity to speak and perform in front of large groups. Another way they've helped me is through our Easy Read panel, where a group of us take a document and put it into Easy Read, which helps to break down instructions into the smaller, easy steps.
They've helped me grow in confidence quite a bit with letting me work in the coffee shop, helping them out, and I feel like a valuable member to them. So I do the coffee shop every Tuesday morning, which is like a big responsibility for me because I have to make sure everything's correct, all the COVID forms are filled out correctly.
The CLASP is a signposting service, so if I wanted to get a new job, they would send me to Optus. And CLASP also helps to boost confidence, and as it helps people to speak up about the things that are important to them, and also it helps people to form good friendships, which is important to me because before I joined CLASP I didn't have much structure to my life.